Hi and welcome. Now you're probably wondering what we're doing in my kitchen. Well, got a little idea which I came up with. Actually, no, it's an idea I came from a book I got online, which is Surviving Off the Grid. But I found a bunch of flaws in it, and yeah. But first, I want to explain why I'm doing these videos. It's been apparently clear that the police are now arresting people for no reason. We have gone into a level of grey state, and we may actually have to survive with no power, no water. We need to be fully prepped, fully ready. And you know what? Every single one of us like either a shower after work, or shower. We like our showers. We need to stay clean. We need to stay clean, washed. Excellent. Some of us have hair. Realizing I'm starting to sound like a little girly there, but who cares? This is my little project I came up with, or adjusted. So I saw on the internet, in this book I got, it was a simple shower project where you got a bucket and a nozzle and a simple opening and closing device like this. Opens, closes, pretty easy, pretty basic. However, I then discovered that there was a flaw with that project. It was all based on gravity, and I also found that dirt got inside it. And it's like, I want to keep this clean, so put a lid on it, put it in a container. So that's what I did. But it was another project. Gravity didn't work anymore because I had a lid on it. However, I also realized that even with that lid off, there was a very lousy pressure. So I applied a pump. Now you're probably thinking, where do you get a pump? How do you get a pump? Here's a pump here. Good old spray things. Get them from Bunnings, get them from Big W's. Pretty simple. What you do, you go through the bottom here. Part one, you pump. Part two, you pump. There's your pump. One pump. Pull it apart. Quite easy. Screw it back together. But obviously, that's not the end of this little project. No. What you have to do, get your water containers. Just like so. Right? Get your lids. And you'll find in these lids is a little piece, a little ring center piece, right? And you'll find that this won't fit perfectly, but it's a perfect little support. It's actually a little too big, so you can't just drill it to that size. However, it is fairly good on its size and will work. Now, I'm not going to go to the whole let's watch me drill holes. I'm just going to tell you. So, first you'll use a small drill, do your marker hole in the center, right? You'll find that there's a very, you're already seeing me drop things. As you know, I don't like editing, so I'm not editing this out. Drill a hole for the center, small one, marker hole. Then pull the drill piece out, grab yourself a, I think this is a 7/8 drill piece, drill through to the sides. Now, this will be a little tight and snug, okay? You want that, okay? Once you get that, you then disassemble this piece again, slip it through the center, get a hot glue gun, go around the seal. Now, on this one, as you can see, I've gone around the seal piece, around this area here, and it goes through about there. On the other side, do the same thing with a hot glue gun. Hot glue gun, I'm saying hot glue gun because it melts into those positions there. Don't ever touch it ever again. It'll be nice and sealed. It'll keep the pressure in. Keeping a beautiful pressure, right? And this is what you'll get, right? Now, if you're not seeing this, I'm just going to zoom that in for you. As you can see, there's water. I'm not sure how well this is coming up on the camera, but it's got good pressure. Right? Zoom in a little more for you. The wrong way. You can see the water coming out. It's got good strong pressure, so forth, so on. It'll keep going for a while. Now, I haven't pumped it up a lot, but you can pump that up a hell of a lot. But you might also note that I put some straps around this system. This is very big. Very big. So, let's shrink it down a bit. Now, I only got this thing from Big W's today. About 16 bucks. Getting a bit dear. Now, most of these things are pretty cheap, but I do know a lot of people don't have money. You just don't got money. Okay? I don't get money. Nobody got money. I don't get paid to do these videos. I don't get nothing more. If I put this on Rumble, I'd be lucky if I get 1 cent. Alright, anyway, get one of these little contraptions from Big W's. Make sure they're about the same size as whatever your container is. Make sure your container is a fully sealable container, much like the one I have here. Now, to save time, like I said, I'm not going to show you a bunch of things about drilling and so forth, but I am going to show you, is what I was talking about before, is, as you can see, around these bits here, the hot glue gun's gone there, and the hot glue gun has gone around the inside here. This is all container for my work. In the bakery, we use things like this in large quantities, so we get big containers like this. Right, so you'll find that these here lids on these water containers are quite universal. As you can see, so universal, I don't have to worry about making a new one of these, obviously. Okay? All working. Right? Anyway, now, the trick around here is, try to keep prices down. I was going to go for an elaborate system on one of these. Yes, this will work. If you want to do an elaborate outdoor system or indoor system where you can actually bring it in, get it to the position, little hook out there, it will work. Yes, it shall. And I am fully support of doing something like that. However, today, someone also pointed out to me, you want to get gravity on your side at the same time. So, you know what? They're actually correct. Gravity on my side is actually a good thing. And as you can see on my original one here, it actually comes from the bottom all the way up. And honestly, it's a terrible design. But it was a good first attempt. But as we get on with our projects, anyone gets on with projects, you find better ways to improve your projects. Any inventor tries to shrink their project down and make them better. So I found this nice little thing at Big W's. It's called a garden something or other hose piece. But pretty much it's a shower head. It moves up and down. It's not as high tech and all that. There's a little switch here too to open and close. I don't know how strong this is going to be. Alright? However, this don't work. You can still put a contraction in the center by attaching fitters like these into these. It's easy. Look, I'm not going to go into sizes, never going to go into sizes. Alright? Nobody wants to hear the long detailed things about how you did this and how miraculous this is. And some people do, but you know, I'm not one of those people. However, as you see, I screwed this in. Now, I do recommend, when you do these projects, to use something like this. You know, if you go, what was that you just held up? It's good old-fashioned grip. Because with these projects, because you are using a lot of pressure, it's putting a lot of pressure on the lines. So, you get yourself your gripping tape, your grip tape, I believe they call it, and you just wind it around. And because I am showing you this whole thing very quickly, try to make this as quick as I can. I'm already like 9 minutes into this video. And you're probably saying, oh, these guys going on and on and on. Wrap it around, bang. Get the other side. Now this one's a very quick and easy, and I got these, pretty much most of the stuff from Big W's. This piece from Big W's, big air thing. I mean, you could dismantle it a few times, use it and all that. You know what, you could find an old broken one in your shed, give it a clean out, and there you go. Right? I mean, the only thing I had to get from Bunnings was this little fixture here, and you will not find this in the gardening section. You will have to go all the way up to the plumbing section, where they have slightly stronger versions of these, which has got slightly different prices. But I don't really care about that either. The prices, I am trying to keep down. This little pricey piece here is like $2. This here is like $12. This here is $16, and the little air pumping machine is about $6, $7, depending where you go. Okay. Anyway, getting back to the project, I'm just gonna twist this in here. As you can see, the seal goes in here, and that's part one. We have a seal. Second one goes in here, and as I pointed out before, unlike the original one, which goes up the way and then back down the way, I'm kind of using gravity against me there. But this is quite a simple project. I'm just screwing it in. Wow. Ooh, amazing. thinking this guy's a genius, then this guy's an idiot. Because he's just gone making videos about how to make projects. This guy was the champion of doing whatever he'd done before. What's he doing now? And let's fill this up with some water. This might be a bit more difficult because I haven't really thought how to get the water in here yet. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to get water. Now I'm realizing that this project here is not as strong as the original one. It's kind of hanging like that. But moving the original one up the road. I'm going to move it up the way a bit so you can actually see the water come up. Hang on, put this lid on. Now, I don't think the seal on this is going to be too good, to tell you the truth. But I do want to point this out. You do want to get something to strap around these things sometimes, because it does help. But wrong set. There we go. So you're seeing the water pressure come out there. Now this thing's obviously got a couple of settings. Like I said, I'm kind of defying gravity here. And easy off-on switch. Now, yeah, that one doesn't look as good as the other one on the pressure and so forth, probably because I haven't pumped it up and primed it up as properly as it should be. But the project's very easy. I mean, look at the first one. Just behind here. Look at the second one. As you can see, this thing's got really fat, so air pressure is going to be working against you. So you will need to get something like this to strap around it. Now this is just a basic pull-down strap. Put it around, tighten it. They're about $5 from Bunnings. They can buy them double packs. Some of the cheaper shops like Recheck shop will get a lot cheaper. You might even be able to pick them up at a garage sale or a swap meet next to nothing. Do recommend swap meets and garage sales, man. They are your winning, they're just your winners. Anyway, that is an off-the-grid kind of showering system. Now you're probably thinking, oh yeah, but what about your privacy? That's easy. Build a square box and put a door on it. Okay? But you remember, you're still going to have a house when this all goes down. You have a house. So you want something small like this where you can bring in the house, fill up, attach somewhere, and still have your shower in the normal place. Therefore, bringing your off-the-grid system inside. You know, being off the grid inside, not living like a hermit going outside going, please don't rain on me today. Oh God, these flies are annoying me. A little common sense with this free energy stuff, okay? Which is one of the reasons why I had purchased one of these ones here, which will be a lot better, obviously. I mean, you see this one back here is leaking because it's lost its pressure. But there's the other thing I'm going to tell you. When you finish with this, release the pressure. Turn the key. Turn it. Make sure the pressure comes out. Don't leave the pressure on it. Okay? It's just going to ruin your project. This project's good. Okay? And I do recommend it. I mean, if you're using one of these containers, you have to get like a step-down kind of system for going into the proper showering grid. There's small pipes in this. Probably the reason the garden one's not working as good as the normal plumbing one is because the piping is slightly thicker, and this other one's actually pushing it up the way, giving it a bit of force coming out. The other one there is just pushing it along, and it's pretty much a drop system. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. That is my new. That's my new off-the-grid. My off-the-grid showering system. But like I said, that's a real. This one here. It's a series of pipes. Bring this a little closer for you now. As you can see, It's a simple attachment going all the way up, with it on to off, and a real shower head. No shower saving stuff on the end whatsoever because it just stuffs it up. Right? Simple enough. As I said, pump system. You come right out of one of these. Come right out of these things. Right? Full system. You see them in the shops. Make sure you get the metal ones. Don't get the plastic ones. Make sure it's the metal ones. Okay? You use this container for something else, maybe. I don't know. I'll work on some other project. But that there is off the grid showering. Now, that's actually better than those ones you hang off the darn tree because they're just going. And at the end, they're just like. And you're like, oh, now I have to fill it all up again. At least with this, you got a bit of pressure. And with a bit of pressure, it helps you clean up a bit better. Shampoos, soaps, anything like that. Thank you for watching my videos. Please hit the likes. Please hit the subscribes. Please hit the rumble. Please hit whatever one I put this on the channels. I'm hoping to put this as many places as I can. This is actually the most neutral video I've ever made. But on a positive note, that we can survive. We can change. You can use rainwater tanks. Take this outside, fill it up, bring it back in, tighten it up. You're using your rainwater to clean yourself. Woo, what a bonus. Rainwater. I'm getting no fluoride out of the tap hitting my water or skin. And yes, fluoride can be absorbed into your body from the skin, so do not be disillusional about that. So if you're buying fluoride-free water, getting some kind of osmosis system, that's good. But you're still washing yourself in fluoride-based waters. And you do want to have some types of minerals in water when you wash because it is good for your skin. Do recommend that if you do go into an off-the-grid rain system, you do have to up your zinc level for a few days to make sure your immune system properly adjusts to the correct stuff. Zinc is a massively, very important healer in the body and actually really fights against any common colds, and there are a bunch of other things out there to do the same. And a bonus for those people out there who have got themselves vaccinated and have graphene oxide in their systems. Reishi mushrooms. Is it? Reishi mushrooms. Well, they do this amazing thing. They help clean your body out of graphene. See, we've been digesting graphene for some time now, naturally. And these mushrooms have existed around the areas where the graphene is and has slightly leaked our way into the food as well and does help push the graphene out. It's no guarantee that it's going to get it all out, but it will help it stop growing in your body and being fed. So that'll help get rid of the graphene. There are other things I'm working on to try and help people who have gotten themselves vaccinated, and I am hoping that I find a way to create a small electromagnetic pulse system that can short out their little Bluetooth tracking systems that they've placed into our bodies. There is a way to do it. It's literally a marker that they track you with, and it only comes up on old phones prior to the high-tech G systems coming into power. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. See, this video is running for almost 20 minutes, so I'm sorry I've gone on and on and on and on and on and on. But you know what? We need to get ready. Get prepped. Be prepared. Start building, be construction. If you've got ideas, get them out there. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking for other projects to do. Obviously, I'm going to have about 3 of these in the end. This is actually going to some people that I know that are actually doing a bit of a farming project, which I can't tell you any more information about because we're trying to keep it secret. You know, the people involved in that. However, this helps. This could help you as well. And the more free energy projects we find, or I find, and all that, yeah, get onto it. All right. I saw this interesting project that someone made not long ago using old baked bean cans and so forth. Big wooden box, and it was a dehydrator, which the sun heated up and let the air in and pretty much dried out all the stuff. It was a very interesting project. You'll find that on YouTube. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much. See you, everybody. Bye. Bye.